brings you here today? Okay. Oh, yes, you're my 12 o'clock. And did you just walk in today, or did you travel by the train? Okay, well, I hope you had a good journey up. I know sometimes it does get quite busy and packed in the train, but yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so what is it that I will be doing for you today? So you lost your body, did you? Yeah, that's no good. I can see you have like kind of a blue aura to you, but I just assumed that was your final form, is it not? No. Oh, okay. So you used to be human? Alright, well, if you don't mind, I'll just be taking some notes here, just so I can better assess how I can fix this nasty curse that you've got on you here. Yeah, they did quite the number on you. Alright, so can you tell me how long ago this happened to you? So about 2 weeks, but it's hard for you to tell the perception of time with the curse on you since you no longer have your body. Yeah, okay, I understand. And do you know who put this on you? No, you didn't get a glimpse of them. Okay. Well, yeah, I would assume that it's somebody from the Wastes, but to be honest, I haven't seen this style. It's quite unique. Yeah. Okay. And may I ask, what were you doing in the Wastes? I'm sorry to be asking this. I know that lots of people have different business there, but it just helps me better understand what I'm to do for you. So, yeah, no, I don't judge. It's perfectly fine. We all have different things to do out there. And why was it that you were seeking to modify the body that you already had? Oh, okay, so you had a bet with a friend. And this bet was what? Who could fly faster? I see. Well, I guess it doesn't help you now that you have no body at all. I'm sorry. Okay, well, so you wanted to get, what, be able to fly faster, and how do you fly? On a broom? Okay, I understand. So the person that you were supposed to meet wasn't there, and then instead of getting the proper modifications, they just stole your body entirely? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, that's no good. I'm really sorry that happened to you. It's not fun. I nearly had it done to me once. It was like 48 years ago, though. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, what I can tell you now is that there are two kinds of ways that this happens. There's either that the way that you have, which is that your spirit is still intact except for your body is gone, or there's the other way around, which you should be lucky that you didn't experience, because in my opinion it's much more unpleasant, and that's that they take your spirit but not your body, so then you're just kind of walking around undead, you know, a limbo between life and death, and you just have no autonomy whatsoever, and you can't control yourself at all. So absolutely not good at all. Okay, so what I'm going to be able to do for you today is that we will be able to construct for you a new body. It's a pretty simple spell, to be honest, so I shouldn't have much trouble with that, but it does take a bit of time. So you have no further obligations for today? All right. Okay, so when I design these things, it usually takes a few parts to get right, but I'll be able to do it, no problem. It's not that hard, actually, for an experienced wizard such as myself. So, the first thing that you'll need is, because, you know, you're just a floating, disembodied spirit right now, you will need a head. So, I've drawn some example ones up here for you, but they're fully customizable, so if any of them are not to your liking, we can edit them however you wish. So here we have more of like an oval, traditional oval shape here, and then we have one that's more squared off. That's the most similar to mine, if you can see that. And there's more rounded shape here, and here is just a variation of that, where the cheekbones are much higher. And then this one is just a little bit more pronounced than this one here. And then we have ones where the cheeks are fuller, and here is similar to that one. And here the cheeks more fuller this way. Are any of those interesting to you? So you like this one, but you want there to be more pronounced cheekbones on it, is that correct? Alright, yeah, we could do that. So, this part is the hardest part of the process, because it involves the creation of your brain, and not that you don't have one right now, but it's just that it's not in its physical form. Do you understand? Yeah, so it's like you have your spirit intact, but it's not physically manifested yet, if you know what I'm saying. Yes. Okay. So, it doesn't hurt, but it does feel a little weird, because once you live for 2 weeks without a head and a body, you get used to just kind of floating throughout the universe, and it's like kind of disorienting to have your body back. But if you would just bear with me, I will be here to help you out, and it's totally fine. It won't hurt at all. It's just a little bit uncomfortable. But so what you're gonna have to do is that you're gonna have to drink this vial that I've picked up for you here. I had Marco get it the other day, so I trust him to pick out the highest quality, since I was the one that trained him. And if he didn't, then that would be on me, but no need to worry about that at all. And it just says pure gold right there. See? Yeah. So, I'm gonna need you to drink all of it. You have to get every last drop, especially the gold flakes here, because if you don't, then like part of your head might be missing. Not a lot of it, but just like you might have a nick in your ear or something like that. One time I had somebody come in and they didn't manage to drink all of it, and they had a little bit of a hole in their head, but of course I repaired it promptly. But we don't want to have that, do we? Yeah, okay. So I'll just give this to you there, and then you can drink that. Okay. Yeah, whenever you're ready, it doesn't make a difference, yeah. Okay. Okay, yes, good, good. There we go. It looks perfect to me. Okay, so that part was successful, and now you have a head, but you are just a disembodied head. So, and with no eyes either, which isn't very nice. You won't be able to see much with that, I guess. But the next thing that I'll get you is some eyes, because they're the most important, I guess. Where's the eyes? The eyes, the eyes. Here's some of the eyes that I have today. Of course, again, they can be fully customizable and resized, reshaped, tilted up or down, put farther or closer set, anything like that. So I have some that are more hooded, so this would cast quite the shadow over the eye there. And then, for example, here I have ones that are more open. And then they feature the third white under the eye there. Doe eyes. More cat eyes type thing. These ones are very up tilted. These ones more down tilted there. And I can also vary the eyelash length. Obviously I can't do anything too impractical. We don't want you running around with stuff that would get in the way, but for most part, I can get you whatever you like. Do you like any of these ones? This one? This one here? Okay. Yeah, of course you will get to pick the color. Yes, no problem. Okay. So, for the eyes, I actually have to put on my gloves. It is kind of important, so just wait a minute for me there. Yeah, it's just because they're quite delicate, the eyes are. Yes, I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so you just need to picture sight. I know that sounds kind of weird considering you don't have eyes right now, but just think of it like what you see out of your elbow. Yes, of course. Yes, okay. So. Awesome. Okay. So now I can ask you what color of eyes you'd like to have. I'll just take these back off for a second to show you. So, I have something opalescent and more light blue, similar to glaciers that you see in the northern region. Very popular. I have something of a more mossy green there, if you're interested. And then this one's more like a topaz color or something. It looks like the sediment on the floor of the ocean or something like that. And this one is yellow, similar to my hair color. Yes, you can choose your hair color later. So that's for those ones there. And then I've got something that's more brown, kind of a rust tone. And then a white cream color there. And then this is the same. This is the sediment kind of topaz one again. Oh my gosh, this is so full. This one has more of the outlandish colors because of course you can have any color you want, so like green. That fell on the ground. I hate when eyeballs do that. Bright blue. Maybe that would be pretty on you. Orange. Purple. You like purple? Okay, perfect. Let me just put these back. You know, I don't want them running around. The dog might get it. Alright, so I have two purple ones for you there. Yes, the size doesn't actually have any bearing on what they'll look like, because these aren't their final iteration anyway. They'll even out once I place them. So let me just put my gloves on again. So now you have eyes. You can see now, isn't that nice? Yeah. Thank you. Okay, well, on to the next thing that you have eyes. I should suppose that you need a nose. So, here are some of the noses, and ignore the lips at the top, that's for later. But we have a wide variety variety, and most of the variation comes from the width of the bridge as well as the slant of the nostrils, like whether or not they're visible when you look straight on, and also the turn of the nose. So does it slant up? Does it slant down? Stuff like that. But I assure you all of these noses are in working order, and you have nothing to worry about. You like this one? Okay. Yes, for sure I can do that. No problem. Alright, so for that one, I'll actually just need to get you to hold this talisman here. It's shaped like a rabbit. Hair, whichever you prefer. Alright, so if you just want to hold this for me for a minute and just think of the last meal that you had before you fell upon your predicament, the last meal that you had when you were a human, okay? And just think of what it smelled like so that I can fix you up a nose there, okay? There you are. Perfect, okay. Awesome, so now we have the nose down. Next one is the lips. Teeth. Yes, I already did the teeth. They're attached. They come in when I did your skull. Yeah. So for the lips, we have variation of the width of the upper and lower lips, as well as the arch of the Cupid's bow and slant of the mouth. Yes, of course, you can smile with all of them. This one? Okay, but with a slightly wider top lip? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. So, for this one, this is actually just a visualization exercise. It kind of doesn't really do much to aid the spell, but I just need to do it anyway, just because otherwise it's harder to get it to work. It's a long explanation and it's not that interesting, so I'll spare you. But anyways, there are all of the animals of the zodiac in here. There's all of the animals of the zodiac in here, so little mouse, tiger, cow, and so on. But I'm just going to have you count them one by one in your head. Do not say it out loud, otherwise it won't work and you'll have to start again. So just count them one by one. And once you get into the last one, you will definitely have lips. Okay, yeah, I'll give it to you right now. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I can count, just you can't count out loud. I can count out loud anyways. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, perfect. That looks good. Feel okay. Go like this. Go like this. Good, good, good. Okay. That's good. So, eyes, nose, lips. Now. So I'll just have to grab some eyebrows here, and these are one of the more unique features because you're able to change them by yourself after I do them for you. But I just have to manipulate the hair to start growing in the proper area before you do so. So, I have varying shapes and arches of eyebrows, varying width and bushiness, I guess. There's one more here, the one that's up there. So you like these ones that are more straight there? Okay. Yes, yeah, they don't have to match your hair color, but we can decide that after. Let me see here. This is my pin cushion, and I always get mixed up in Sophie's hat stuff. You know, I don't want her accidentally making magical hats, and God forbid she sell them to the public at not a high enough price. Yeah, she always undersells herself. I tell her to mark her prices up since we moved, but I don't know, I've yet to see if she's done it. Alright, so I'm just going to get a needle. Oh no, it's not going to hurt you at all. Thread is splitting. Classic. There we are. Alright, so this is just going to be how I put your eyebrows on. And I'm not actually going to like stab you there or anything. It's magic, so it doesn't hurt at all. It's just how I put the hair in. So this thread will actually become the hair on your eyebrows. And yeah. No, I don't do hair like this. It would just take too long, so I only do eyebrows with this method. I'll show you how we do the hair. Alright, so just gonna need you to stay still a little bit there. And get that up there. that you have your eyebrows, I suppose we can start settling on your hair. Just hold on a second. Got something stuck on your bald head. Oh, yep, that's what I thought. Soot. Let me just see that there. Yeah, another one. No, they're actually quite harmless. They just plague the air like dust. I actually don't mind them too much, but some of my patrons do, so I just thought I would move it away from you. Alright, so, hair. I drew this quite a while ago, so forgive the penmanship. But I have some hairstyles here, and it's not the hairstyle that you should be thinking of, it's more just the hair type, because again, you can modify this as well. And I have some more too here. I have these as well. These ones are more recent, and that's just like modifications that you can have. I can give you elongated ears or a split tongue or something like that. I can give you pointed teeth or something, yeah. Okay, so you'd like to have this texture of hair, but you don't want to have bangs. You want it all the same length. Alright, so curly. I see. Okay. Let me just put this away. Sorry, I'm not the most organized person, as you can see. And how I will do your hair is I have this special comb. Yes, it was given to me when I was in the academy. Yeah, they require all of us to have this sort of hair, but they have a regulation to cut it about to here with a straight across fringe, and I neglect to cut mine a lot. I mostly leave it. I feel like it offers me more privacy. Anyways, I have this magical comb that I will use to give you your hair, and I'll just run it over your head and it should grow. So you can just stay still, okay? Perfect. Does that look okay? I mean, I suppose you can't see it yet. Does that look, does it feel okay? Okay, perfect. Alright, so I will just grab this. Maybe it is due that I cut my hair. It's getting a bit caught in my face and my mouth. That's no good. Yeah. So this mirror, I'll show you what your face looks. I'll just give it to you, okay? Yeah. You can take a look there. Do you like it? Yeah, I think the purple eyes are really nice, actually. I think it's a nice touch. Not many people actually go for the outlandish colors, so I appreciate that you picked that one. Yeah. Okay. And yes, for your body, yeah, it's not that hard at all. I can just even use my bare hands for it. I just have to ask what type of build that you would like, and like how tall that you were. For bodies, we try to keep it about as similar to you, how you were before you lost your body, so like to your original body, because if we change it too much, it's not too good for you, so we'll just keep it to how it was, if that's all right. So Okay, I see. Okay, so let me just take this off really quick. It gets pretty hot. Okay, so arms about there to there. Perfect. And your neck. Yep. Okay. Torso. And oh, you're quite tall, aren't you? Okay. We'll do your legs then. And your other one. And your hands. Measure from here to there. Okay, good. Good. And your feet. Perfect. And then I'll just, if you turn around, I'll just measure just to make sure it's all good. Okay. Well, yeah, it just naturally comes back with the clothes that you were wearing when you first changed. Otherwise, it's quite the inconvenience. Yes. Okay, well, if that will be all for today, I think that you're good to go. Do you feel all right? Yeah, that's normal when you first change, but it should wear off pretty quickly, so there's no need to be worried about that. Oh, my coat? Yeah. Yeah, it's very shiny. It's actually, magic is imbued in it, so it's waterproof. And it can keep me warm up to surprisingly cold temperatures. Yeah. Thank you. So that will be all then? Okay. Well, perfect. It was nice to have you in today, and I hope you don't get in any more predicaments like that. Maybe you ought to start making bets with people. Okay. Bye now.